Well. Today, we're going to be driving a fully upgraded My Team career mode car. I'm actually quite excited about this because I've never done this. I've never modified the game to have like infinite resource points or anything like that. I've obviously driven, double downforce mods and double power mods and all that sort of thing, but I've never driven just a vanilla, as in base game, fully upgraded car without any mods. And I'm genuinely excited to see how ridiculously OP this is going to be. Now, this is technically a continuation of a previous series. I actually did a My Team career mode in F1 2020. I did 2 full seasons. That was the all Schumi career mode, where I drove the Reborn Benetton team, I called it. I was Michael Schumacher as myself as the main driver, and I employed my son, Mick Schumacher, to form the all team Schumi, all Schumi My Team career mode. That was the one. We did 2 series of that. 2 seasons, and you're going to see why in this video, because basically in the second season I ended up dominating. I comfortably won the Drivers' Championship in the end. We almost won the Constructors' Championship, but Mick just retired too much. It just wasn't good enough, to be honest, and that's where we left it. And in the end I decided to do a driver career, technically, for the Schumacher career, which is still running now, by the way, if you want to watch that. I'm live every Tuesday at 7 PM for that one. Well, let's have a look why I decided to give that one up. Because the results of Season 3... So Season 3, what I did was I fired Mick. I got in Jack Aitken just because he was cheap and I didn't care. And I decided to just simulate the entire season so that I'd have enough resource points by the end of the season for a fully upgraded car for this video. This is the results from those races. And this is why. I mean, look, race 1 here. An easy one too, despite me starting from 21st on the grid. And we were 20 seconds, or Jack Aitken was 20 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Second race, we won by 30 seconds, another 1-2. Third race, another 1-2, we won by 28 seconds. Fourth race, another 1-2, we won by 25 seconds. Fifth race, 1-2, 25 seconds. Sixth race, 1-2, 21 seconds. Seventh race, 1-2, 17 seconds. Eighth race, 1-2, 22 seconds. Ninth race, 1-2, 31 seconds. And unsurprisingly, in the 10th race, we also got a 1-2. And we won by 45 seconds. I say we, I wasn't driving the car. Won by 45 seconds. In terms of car development, first of all, I'm going to show you the history, they call it, progress history for the upgrades, whereby you can just about see that our dark kind of purple bluey line of our Reborn Benetton team. We started the season on around about 900 performance points, and as we scroll through the season here to race 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can see we just pulled clear. We were able to do plenty of upgrades through that season and just pulled very clear. Ended up 180 points or so, whatever those performance points mean, ahead of Mercedes. So that is why we dominated by so much. And to look at exactly what that meant in terms of the kind of driver grid there, the performance chart they call it, just scrolling through this one, you can see just me applying the updates one by one. By the way, buildings updates wise, we just did everything we could. I think even in Season 4 now, we still haven't got all of them. Despite finishing second in the Constructors' Championship in Season 2, and then obviously won and dominated the Constructors' Championship Season 3. We're still not able to buy all the buildings, but clearly it's enough to be able to do all the upgrades. But as you can see, as we get towards the end of the season, I'm not sure exactly which race that is, they spring a regulation change on us. So we were just closing in on having a fully upgraded car performance-wise. Durability doesn't really matter, of course, performance-wise. But then suddenly there was a regulation change. However, we were actually able to we adapted all of the upgrades for Season 4, and we actually ended up starting Season 4, as you can see here, with a fully upgraded car. Even though over the course of the last 3 seasons there was two regulation changes, we still very comfortably ended up with a fully upgraded performance car. Yes, the durability is not fully upgraded, but over the course of the season we're probably going to be able to fully max that out. But I'm still excited to drive it though. Genuinely, I'm excited to drive what is going to be a ridiculously OP car. And this particular series is going to be a 3-parter. So we're going to have 3 races in this episode. Then next episode we're going to have another 3 races. And the final episode we're going to have 4 races. We're going to do a 10-race, very quick season of career mode. Just experiencing this car. We're going to be starting from the back of the grid. 5-lap races, just really to experience this car across a selection of tracks whereby I think we're really going to enjoy the upgrades to this car. But yes, so starting Season 4, you can see there, still well clear. We have actually lost a bit of performance somehow. I don't really know how or why that's happened, because we have actually got a fully upgraded car, but we lost a bit of performance coming into the first race at Bahrain. But still, I mean, what is that? Still 150 performance points or so clear of Mercedes. So we're going to be dominant, but we are starting from the back of the grid, only 5 laps to make it through the field. I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into some driving. Here we go then. We're going to see the fully upgraded career mode car on the bottom. And on the top there, we've got the 2020 Mercedes with no upgrades whatsoever. Coming down the straight here at Bahrain, 354 kilometers an hour down the straight. The top Mercedes only get about 334, 20 kilometers an hour difference in the speed there at top end, which is insane. Also able to brake later, 20 kilometers an hour faster, and able to brake later into turn one. Absolutely insane. Every single corner as well is sort of 5 to 10 kilometers an hour faster minimum corner speed, so really just able to carry the speed so much better, being really planted through the corners, just able to carry better speed. But actually the biggest difference in feel is actually the power, so the traction particularly on the corners, and also just going fast down the straights, and then the brakes. I mean, you can brake so much later despite going faster down the straights. It's strange. Of course, you know, through the corners you're sort of used to having to adapt to that, you know, as tyres wear throughout the race, that sort of thing. Corner speed, you're used to having to adapt that, but the braking kind of distances usually stay largely the same. To be able to brake later, it really takes some real bravery in the fully upgraded car. You really just have to send it. You have to push so hard and be right on the limit every single corner. Look at the size of the gap we're pulling now. You can actually watch each car corner to corner. You watch the bottom car go through the corner, a couple of seconds later you watch the top car go through the corner. You've actually got time. See me getting far too much curb there on the final turn of the bottom, or the bottom one on the fully upgraded car. And I will say the top lap, the non-upgraded lap was way better. It was a better lap, no doubt. 1 minute 21.7 for the fully upgraded lap, and 1 minute 25.4 for the no upgrade lap. That's insane. That's almost 4 seconds, and with a bit more practice it would be over 4 seconds per lap difference just having a fully upgraded career mode car. That's insane. So much time. Let's get aboard now, starting on the back with a race around Bahrain in this fully upgraded career mode car. Here we go then, starting from the back of the grid in my fully upgraded career mode car. I'm excited for this one. Never done a race starting this car. Traction I find isn't that much better generally, so it's not made a big difference off the start. However, straight line speed is massively better. Can we sneak up the inside of Magnussen here? We can indeed. I don't want to go too far. Oh, there's a big gap here though, so I'm going to slot into that gap. Lovely, thank you very much. We're only doing a 5-lap race, of course. So we've got a bit cautious on the power there. Oh, a bit wide off track. Get away with that one just about. Now we can use the insane power of this car down this straight, although the other guys, not exactly slow. Not having it around the outside. No, thank you, Ricardo, who's actually still in Renault, interestingly. Perez up next, also still in the racing point. There hasn't actually been that many moves, surprisingly, in my career mode. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go for it. If they're going to give me that much room, we're going to just take it. Squeeze them out off track. Now, what I found about my 2000 horsepower mod is that it's really hard against AI, because, of course, they are inherently traction control. So it's really hard to beat them with power. And this is, you know, nowhere near as extreme as that, but it's certainly a hella powerful car. Can we dive bomb lock on here? Use the superior grip. It was a bit of a dive bomb, but we got it stopped nonetheless. And yeah, I find it similar here in that traction is really tricky actually in this car. And the AI are really able to handle it a lot better, but of course they haven't even got as much power as me, particularly this season after those rule changes in the off season. But anyway, I need to bridge the gap now up to Stroll to see how far up the grid we can get. Bit of the inside curb. Don't want to be taking that on. The car still takes the curbs just as badly as it did previously. Going to run out of ERS just before the line, but not too bad. Let's get back on it now and look at this. This is the superior power. No DRS yet, of course, but still able to close in and quite comfortably outbrake them. Actually, outbrakes are pretty darn good. Going to squeeze them out now on the outside. Make sure he can't hold on to that. Up to P12 only. Still in the points, despite having a pretty OP car. I mean, look at the mini-map. Look at the mini-map. Hamilton is just stomping away on the pack. We're just not able to make as much progress as him at the moment, unfortunately. Let's see if we, yeah, again, let's look at how much more downforce we've got than Norris. Can we dive bomb here? Are we too far back? We were too far back, but we did it anyway. Just rude. See, that's a traction issue there that I mentioned before. That happens very, very easily in this car. I have to be really careful on the power. It makes it really tricky to drive these things. Right, let's get up to Sainz now then. That's for the first World Championship point. I genuinely thought, because our car's so OP, I'd be easily making it through the pack. But it seems everyone else has got a pretty OP car, although we are a second or two quicker. I think Bahrain is also a track where the AI do go pretty well, to be fair. So I'm going to blame that more than me. Come on, let's get up to Sainz. Our DRS is operational from next lap. Of course, we can just use our full allocation of ERS every lap, certainly in a 5-lap race, but probably even in a longer race. The ERS system is so efficient now. With all these updates, that's why. That's a warning. Don't want to get any more of those. So that short race is going to be no way to make up the penalties. DRS, we are going to get it. We have closed in on signs. But again, I honestly thought I'd be all over these guys. Almost like they're driving F2 cars. It's not as extreme as that. Brake a little bit too early there. Still getting used to these brakes on this insane car. Get DRS finally now. Can we get up to signs here? Again, just sort of struggling a little bit. Hoping I'll fare a little bit better in future tracks where perhaps I can have a bit of a bigger advantage over the AI. This is a corner where I've really got a big advantage. Just not able to quite make use of it, but certainly closing in. Can hear contact noises somewhere on the track. Not sure what's happening. I don't know if it's behind or what. There is a bit of a gaggle now. Getting DRS once again on signs, but not going to make use of it down here. I wouldn't have thought because of the traction. Yeah, it's just... I honestly thought the traction would be better. I thought this car would have so ridiculously OP traction that the additional power would not be an issue. I just not able to make full use. It's such a hard car to drive. It's so fast. It's so fast. It's stupid. It's honestly really tricky to drive it on the limit. And obviously it's partly just because I'm not used to it, but it is just insane. Can we dive bomb signs here? Do we want to dive bomb signs here or do we wait? We don't want to dive bomb in. We're going to wait because we should have much better straight line speed down here. Traction there seemed a little bit friendlier. He's going to DRS of course, but so are we. So no problem whatsoever with our stupid OP car. 200 and almost 260k. We actually lock both fronts because we get a bit excited. Up the inside of Verstappen here. Squeeze him out once again. DRS now on Mick Schumacher, who of course our son in this career mode, but also our teammate for the first 2 seasons of this career mode, or he unceremoniously got the sack because he was rubbish. Let's see if we can get past him. That'll be some nice justice for us there. Ferrari, not a bad car, he says. I actually love that they've signed Mick, by the way. I don't know if the game's programmed for that or what, but I do love that they've signed him. Alright, come on, let's stick with him now. Let's try and get him. We've got no DRS. Can we get him down this straight? Maybe with that OP power? Maybe. 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 Yes, we can. Let's put a move on him. There you go. See you later, Mick. Now let's try and get up to give you out as fast as we possibly can. Final lap on the next lap, but I don't think we're going to get DRS on him, which is a shame. I'm going to use all the downforce available to me if I can. No, we're just not going to close in. Again, I thought I'd have a more OP car than I have got. Fortunately, our teammate Lewis Hamilton does a 21.5. What sort of times are we doing? We're in the 23s, and that just shows part of that is definitely traffic, but AI just so quick at this track, especially with these cars. So hard to drive. AI just able to handle them a bit better. We can't do Hamilton's pace. Maybe in future tracks we'll be able to keep up with Hamilton a bit more. Have a better chance against AI, but this particular track is going to be a case of just taking a few points. Maybe 7th, maybe 6th if we're lucky, but I don't think we can make it. I honestly don't think we can get there. Try and get there within DRS of them at the very least, which is going to help. 3/10 up in the first sector there, that's not bad. That was without DRS of course. We are certainly closing in, we're definitely quicker. Oh god, we're definitely quicker, but so tricky, man, so tricky. Bit of cadence break in there, necessitated by the bit of inside locking. Final lap of the race then, bit of DRS, but so is Kvyat ahead. AlphaTauri, by the way, built a great car. On the power really early, trying to make good use of this power that I've got. We'll try and get him down the next straight, I think. Kvyat wobbling a little bit through there. Oh no, a little bit deep. We're going to take the off track. Hope that it pays dividends, but it's just too far back. Although he's run out of ERS. He's run out of ERS. Can we dive bomb him? No, we can't. That was silly to even think about that. I maybe could have got him on the X if I didn't go for that, but never mind. It wasn't meant to be. P8 it is then only. P8 only. I genuinely thought I'd be at least top 4. I was probably expecting a P2 in that race, but hey, it's Bahrain. It's more of a traction-y circuit. Let's have a go at the next track. Start from the back once again and see if we can make better progress in our stupidly OP reborn Benetton team car. Here we go then, the Spanish Grand Prix, very much a downforce track, but I've done 1 lap of practice, so let's see how we fare here. Gonna try and have a decent enough start, bit too much full speed, really good try up the middle here though, better start than the AI. It seems should have more power as well than a lot of these guys at the back, but how much more? Not much. Again, was expecting a bigger difference. We're gonna try and do some dive bombs here. Try and get up through the grid as quickly as we possibly can, up to P16, I make that now. Should be easy flat for here, even on turn 1 with some dirty air. Did take a little lift there actually because I was drifting wide with the dirty air. Ocon though, all over me. Take a little lunge there on, I think it was Stroll. It was indeed Stroll. Let's squeeze him out, but he's still there. He's still there. Oh my word, Stroll. Good move. Very late braking there. Can't get the traction though. It's going to try and sneak up the inside of a couple of people there. Is he going to back out of it now? He's not really, but we're going to take it anyway. We're going to take it anyway. It's rude there. Rude. Needs to be a bit more aggressive than last time. I've tweaked the setup this time to be a little bit more friendly. Took a bit of a lift through there. And come on. Of course, we've got the old layout of turn 10. Not the new layout, which we saw just recently this year in 2021. This corner, interestingly, I genuinely thought it would feel very different. It doesn't. It feels largely the same. Like certain corners, I thought, oh, that'd be easy flat, like turn 9. Gonna go for it. Oh, regrets. Bit of a bouncing off Mick Schumacher there. Our old teammate. That's what he gets for being a bit rubbish. That one's nice and easy flat. Yeah, I genuinely thought it would be a bigger difference. I thought certain corners would be so easy flat and really stable. Perhaps the setup, I haven't adapted the setup that much to this insane car. All over the curbs, of course, as well. Oh, a bit of a... Oh, somehow avoided it off track there. Can we keep it? No. Not quite flat with that line, but not far off it, considering the amount of power we got. I think that's the biggest difference. I think we have got a significant amount more downforce, because we've also got a significant amount more power. Like a really significant amount more power. I think that's sort of offsetting all the differences we possibly feel. I think if we had a basic engine again, like we started with, but then we had all this downforce, it would feel like the most planted car to have ever been built. I think it's just the power. It's just making it. Oh god, that's a bit of a whoopsie there. We had a huge off there. And there you go, bit of curb. You see, it's not as planted as you'd expect for a fully upgraded car. I genuinely thought this was going to be so easy to drive, even with this setup, but it's just not. We're gonna go again. Take a bit of a lift through there. They were completely flat in there through there in real life, of course. Just not able to really make that much of an impression on these guys. Could probably outbrake them there if I really tried. Perhaps a bit cautious. Up to P10, P11, sorry, only. Looking at P10 now. Need to try and have a better result than last time if we can. Just cautious on the power. Spain isn't one of my favourite tracks. I'm not going to lie, I'm not great at it. Oh, a bit deep. Oh, why? Oh my god, okay. We're going to try and not flash back too much, but that was just soul destroying to go all the way out onto the gravel there, especially in a car with this much grip. I mean, it's just like playing the game in fast forward, which makes it harder. AI, of course, able to adapt really easily to that. Me, however, much harder for me to adapt to that. My brain can't just work at 2x speed. Should better get Ricciardo down this straight there, even without DRS. Maybe. They're pretty quick. Pretty quick. We're going to try and go on his outside. Can we outbrake him here? Oh, we did just about really cut off his nose there. Right, this should be easy flat now from this line with lean. You got to Rich even. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Very easy flat with a half decent line and without any slipstream. Dirty air, I should say. Purple first sector, interestingly. Despite the fact our teammate has actually set that sector on his flying lap. Kvyat, come on Kvyat, we didn't manage to get you last time, we're going to get you this time, my friend. Got a bit longer to do it this time. Oh, that corner's still tricky. Definitely handles the camera a bit better, I will say. Little lift there, again that probably could have been flat, should have been flat maybe. Come on Kvyat, oh it's so fast, it's just stupid, the straights feel so much shorter. Oh god, bit of OC on the exit. Come on Kvyat. Come on Kvyat, let's have you mate, let's have you. Next straight with some DRS. You'll get DRS too, but didn't want to dive inside of there again like we did with Mick. It's a bit rude really, wasn't it? Very, very close here. Lots of ERS to use. Should be easy. Should be easy with our straight line speed. But again, look how quick they are. They're not exactly slow. We're doing 350k, so is Kvyat. Oh my god, almost 360k. It's just ridiculous. A bit of a dodgy line again, but I think we're going to be able to recover it nicely. Yeah, up to Rich, halfway through the corner, no problem. Upshift, the ERS into overtake mode. Come on, let's get Norris. I want to be higher than P8 in this race, but I think we're going to struggle, to be honest. These guys are just so quick. Again, look how far ahead our teammate is. We just can't do it. Another purple sector, but just not able to do it. Oh, you see, that's what I'm struggling with every lap, that oversteer. Just trying to avoid that every single lap. Trying to also avoid the off track so I don't get a penalty. Bit of a courtesy lift once again. Oh, my word. It is alive, this car. It is alive. We definitely have got the pace. Given a longer race, I absolutely believe we'd probably be able to be P2. We couldn't beat Hamilton. Hamilton is so OP. He's OP at the best of times. Give him this car. Nobody's ever getting anywhere near him. Right, come on. Oh, a bit deep in there. Let's try and recover it. Recovered it well enough. Very close to Norris now. Very, very close to Norris. She better get him nice and easily. He's going to defend a little bit, so we're going to stick to the outside. Final lap up to P8. Can we sneak past Sainz? This start-finish straight has been the only place we've been able to get people a bit deep in there. Got a bit excited on the brakes. Start-finish straight going to go to Rich and ERS. Yes. Yes. Oh, we actually drifted wide, but that was because we were not being aggressive enough with the steering more than anything else. But we genuinely could take that completely. Oh, God. Understeer. Completely flat. Rich fuel and overtake ERS. Stupid. Absolutely ridiculously stupid. And we're struggling to even catch Sainz here. Run out of steam a little bit in this race once again at P8. Now, can we take this one flat? I did take a little lift again there. I get scared. Don't know how that isn't a penalty. I think that was our third warning, wasn't it? Can we maybe get Sainz into this? No. It's going to stay into the chicane, the final chicane, but messed up that corner there. Turn 10. You can see we're able to close in, but not at the rate of knots we should be. That's gonna be a penalty. I'm gonna reset that one just because. Who cares? Oh, bit of lag here. My computer's struggling to keep up with the speed. Whoa, lots of lag. What's going on? Oh God. I think these tyres feel a bit great. What is going on with this lag now? Computer's just suddenly decided, you know what? You're being insane. This car is stupid. I can't keep up with it. How am I supposed to keep up with this car if my computer can't even keep up with the car? Oh, a bit wide, got away with it. And with the lag, we weren't able to catch Sainz. Not a great surprise. I'm blaming the lag, you heard it right. Another P8. Is that our maximum across 5 laps? It is tricky. It is tricky, this car. There's no doubt about that. We've got driver of the day again. Our teammate Lewis Hamilton dominated proceedings again. We beat our old teammate, though, Mick, again. So I'll take that. There we go, 14.8 seconds back. Across 5 laps. That's an average of 3 seconds per lap. We were losing to Hamilton in the traffic. Stupid. But look, our best lap was a 13.0, which was enough for P4. We have got the pace, we just haven't got the laps in this car. And I genuinely did short races because I thought this is going to be easy. We'll be flying past people. We'll be so much quicker. It's me. I'm not quick enough. And I don't mean just pure ability. I mean my brain isn't quick enough. I can't keep up with this car. It's stupid. It's a stupid car. But let's do one more race then for this particular video. And maybe we can get better than P8. Speaking of not being able to keep up with a car, I didn't realise that last segue. The next track's Monaco. We are going to struggle. We're still going to start from the back of the grid, true to this series. I assume we're not going to score any points, but I've just done one qualifying lap. I was actually on the pace, surprisingly, but oh my God. Not been able to keep up the car, plus Monaco equals just... My head is... I'm going to need a nap after this. After this race, I'm just going to stop recording. I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to nap for 4 hours because this is intense. I'm glad it's only a 5-lap race around Monaco because I genuinely might blow up if it was a 100% race. But anyway, guys, as I said, this is part 1 of this series. There'll be 2 more parts coming for the rest of the season. So do subscribe if you are enjoying this video. Let's get into Monaco. Right, then we need a good start here, but it needs to be clean as well. We haven't got damage on, don't forget. Not the greatest of starts. I've got quite high wings on at the moment, so I actually, yeah, oh God, bit of contact there. Go away. I'm going to struggle in the, I think I'm being hit. I'm going to be struggling in the straights, but I'm going to be much quicker in the corners. That's, of course, not really what you want at Monaco because it's hard enough to overtake. Oh God. We got pitched into the wall there. I thought we were ahead of somebody. That's a good start. Okay, I'm going to try not make this too long a segment. Oh, come on. We were... Oh, it was such a minor little tap, wasn't it? But anyway, we go again from here. I was going to try and go on the outside of these guys, but I couldn't do it there. I'm going to try and go up the inside. Okay, let's go on the outside into this one, shall we? No regrets, because I want to go up the inside into this next one. There you go, and that's why. Oh, bit of wheel-to-wheel contact, really aggressive stuff. We're going to have to be. There you go. Speaking of aggressive, very slow on the first lap. Lovely jubbly. I'll be taking those positions from you gents up to P11 already, but I suspect that is the majority of points we're going to be able to get, although they're pretty slow. Like I said, we were right on the pole pace in quali, surprisingly. I am just going to turn up the diff a little bit if I've got time. I somehow have got time. Probably should have sent it down Perez, but oh, they're very slow. Come on, guys, side by side. Whoa, my God. Go away. Go away. Why are you trying to send up the inside there, Ocon? That is not a wise... Oh, my God. I don't know how I'm commentating this as well as driving this. This is next level. And annoyingly, look, it's P8. See you later, mate. There you go. That's what we can do with these wings. That's why the wings are beneficial. It's not about straight line speed at Monaco, is it? That was pure traction there. Bit of cornering power. And traction. Absolute traction McGee out of that corner. Up to P10 now. I'm going to try and get better than P8, but it is Monaco. But we've only had one lap. One lap Monaco. We're already up to P10, and it's so fast through here. It's stupid. Stupid. These cars should not be allowed around Monaco, and they probably would genuinely not be allowed around Monaco. We're going to go for it. Oh, I just got it stopped before we smashed into our old teammate Schumacher. Squeeze Norris out there. Oh, that was a warning for collision with Schumacher ahead. We barely touched him. We had a good kiss with Norris behind though. Sainz, sorry, behind. Right, come on, run down through the tunnel. Easy flat, of course. Brakes are so good, this car as well. So good. We're going so much quicker in a straight line, and we can brake later. Should not be possible. Now, this next corner is absolutely awesome. So fast. Over 200k between the barriers. Again, should not be possible, but it is. Oh, I want to try and stick up the inside of Schumacher here, but not going to be close enough. Let's try and do what we did to Perez, can we? Oh, we're going to do it anyway. Oh, my word. How much traction does this thing have with high wings? I think for the next races, we're going to try high wings, because this thing has got so much traction with high wings. I've never pulled a move like that before in my whole entire life. And I've done multi-class racing, but that was just stupid. Oh, my eyes are genuinely watery. That was... I don't know how we pulled that one off. Guys, hit a like button on this video. Come on. That move alone deserves a like, surely. But anyway, we're up to... Can we stick on the outside here? Oh. We deserve that. I'm going to go for... Oh, that's the wrong place to go. That's why a bit deep. We're okay, though. Carlo's pretty slow for here, so that's why we almost stuck around the outside. We're going to almost do it again, are we? No, we're going to back out this time. Let's not do it twice, Alex. Let's not flash back 100 times in the same corner. Oh, Ricciardo's slow through there. Can we get him in the next one? He's going to be quicker being a straight line, though, but we've got a lot of slipstream on him. Yeah, we've got to send it from this far, haven't we? We've got to send it from this far. Ah, stupidly late on the brakes. Stupid. Up to P7, though. That's our best result so far this season from the back at Monaco. Is it a setup breakthrough that's carrying us here? Possibly could be, but as I said, we are somehow faster than the AI here relative to the previous circuits. Almost into the wall there, or we were into the wall on the outside. If that's wing damage, we'll do a little flashback, because I want to drive the best car possible. It's not wing damage somehow. Gasly up next. I'm genuinely out of breath, and I've had little breaks on flashbacks. 1.2 up, well, 1 minute 8.4, way quicker than the best quality laps of the default 2020 cars. Oh, a bit of slide in there, using a bit of brakes to try and get the rotation going. Gasly, P6. Come on, Gasly, mate. Let's be having you. Can we get him maybe in the hairpin? Probably not. Can we do what we did to Ricciardo, though? Sneak Rez outside because they go pretty tight. No, almost into the wall, the diff. Perhaps need to unlock the diff again because we were struggling on the power there. Did the same as Ricciardo through there. Can we get him again? Same move. Copy and paste. Lap 4. We could potentially get up to P5 if we can get past him now. Come on, Gasly. Come on, mate. I braked even later that time, and we still got it stopped. Oh, my God. These cars... This car... I'm running out of describing words. I really am. It's insane. Oh, my God. My eyes are on stalks. Just trying to keep up with this car around this track. I don't know how I'm driving it, honestly. Genuinely got no idea how I'm doing this. I'm going to watch this back like, what? How was my brain doing that? Anyway, Verstappen up next then for P5 for our best result of the season. We're already getting our best result of the season. But I think we can get Verstappen. I mean, just look how much grip we've got. Absolutely stupid. Stupid. Of course, these high wings are helping us, but on other tracks, there'll be less of a help because we need the straight line speed at other tracks. We're going to try and do the same thing, I think. Going to pretend we're going to go on his outside, slow him down. Stick right with him. He'll get the oversteer on the exit. There it goes. Stick right with him. We're glued to his rear end here. Not as good exit. No, really bad exit, actually. We're not going to be able to get him unless he's slow in a straight line, but I doubt he is. No, he's not. Okay, this is too far back to lunge. Right, where else can we get him then? Come on. No, surely not. No, he's just a touch too fast for us through there. Right, into the final turn it is then again. Let's do our special. Bit of contact with the wall there. Sending it. Oh, a bit of everything locked. I'm going to try that again. That was obviously a bit much. But I am going to try it again. We're going to go from perhaps, I don't know, here. I am going to try that again. Because I think that is possible. We just messed up that corner quite a lot. There you go. That's much better. Holding it much tighter now. Oh, we've gone in deep again, though. They're just slow. Oh, bit of contact. I mean, that one was a bit much. I'll be honest. That one was a bit rude. But we got through there, and it's P5 from the back of the grid in Monaco. And I tell you what, I do need that nap. Off come the gloves. That is like next level. There's only certain things that match that. That would be like a modified car with double downforce. Perhaps, is it the X 2010 on Gran Turismo, the insane Red Bull car? That's insane. That car, remember, this isn't a mod. This is just actually the best car you can get in the game. This is completely vanilla, apart from the visuals of the Benetton team. The performance is completely what the game allows, and that's next level. Next level. Anyway, guys, that is the last race for this particular episode. As I said, this is going to be a 3-episode series, so do subscribe if you enjoyed this one. We've got 2 more of those coming out. I don't even know what the next 3 tracks are. We're going to do the next 3 tracks in our 10-race season. Hamilton, of course, won again. Can we maybe get a podium at some point in the season from the back of the grid with only 5 laps? I mean, we had the pace there. Austria. I'd go well at Austria, maybe. That's probably in the next video as well. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.